Let's dance.
Oh, foglet. Get out. I see you. You thought you were smart. Get over here. Nope. Got it. Got you. Let's eat up.
Our guests. Never a good omen.
Oh boy. Die. So, aren't Vargas supposed to be related to, like, I don't know, to, like, bad emotions or something like that? Like, the regret and all that?
Regis's raven wasn't lying. Spoon getting over the place.
Ow! Over here. Eh. Oh. Over. Oh. Oh. Apparently these are ladles and spoons. I hear a lot of howling. Well, let's see what's over here.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Spoon. I don't really think that the spoons are trying to give a message or anything like that. You're more spoons and such. Okay. I'm not seeing. Oh. Spoons.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
Yep. Oh, more writing.
Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
Okay, more spoons. Well,
What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva.
well, it said optional, but I obviously would not want to think that it's optional. Wait. Oh, Morale's golem. Draconids, Slizzard, Necrophage, probably. Spotted White. Here we go. Against Spotted Whites, stay calm and leave them alone. Faced with an unreasonable chill, they would slip into the state of lethargy. So their weakness is Igni.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Okay then.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Stained diary. Having dizzy spells. No, not a good spoon. Empty spoons. Nothing. Eat. It hurts.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
I assume that's probably gonna... Oh. More spoons.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
I see something down there.
No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
This is probably just the dumbest quest I've ever. So spoons, spoons, and... Oh, spoons.
Spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Okay, then.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense.
Decaying letter. Ooh. More spoons.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death.
What's this? Oh, I think it's just something.
Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
But what did he... Okay.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
I guess some people just aren't... Well, maybe he offended the spoon.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Ooh, a golden spoon.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Okay.
What I
Ooh.
was looking for. White's not particularly tidy.
Ooh.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
What's this?
Table set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse. And it's been trying desperately to lift it.
Okay.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last
It says
one.
look into the cauldron, but I kind of want to see what's down here first.
White's obsessed. A real collector.
Yes, I get it. Okay,
Thoroughbred.
yes.
Thousands of them here. White's been a collector for years.
Thousands of spoons. Spoons, spoons, spoons. Locked. Key required. Well, don't I have the key?
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
I cannot imagine... Okay. Oh, what's this?
Another spoon.
Oh.
Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Words of wisdom on beastly curses. What's this?
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Okay, well, time to go ahead and look in the cauldron.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Well, time to hide. Time to meditate. It's covered in spoons. Delicious. Must be the Queen of Spoons. Wait, don't draw the sword. Try to lift the curse. I don't think I want to attack it, because it's like... It's just someone infected by a curse. Okay, we got ourselves a real Smeagol around here.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
I don't want to hurt you. Soup.
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
Yep. Come on. Oh, okay, fine. I'll sit. Way to give me a chair.
Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
Let's swap spoons. The curse. Exact wording.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Let's eat not using the spoons. Let's swap spoons. Not using the spoons.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Because if it's no spoon shall sate you, then it only makes sense that... Yep. Are you just copying me?
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Follow the stench of the white's
Think it
brew.
worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Okay. Man, this thing really just kind of bolted. Hey! Get out! Hit. Oh, another Barghest. Okay, where's the stench? No. Oh, there it is.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
Whoa, what happened to you?
I'll take you someplace safe.
Corvo Bianco. Sometime later.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
She was cursed.
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs.
Whoa.
She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Did some thinking, figured it out. Let me tell you the
Curses
story.
are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest
Yep.
solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
She's really feasting away, though. So long.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
I thank you. So tasty. Oh, so good.
You're welcome. Just try not to be a white again. Shit's weird. Now I just gotta rest up here so that I can get my bonuses back. Oh, whoops. There we go. And I need to get my stuff back, so... Let's go talk to Regis. Also, am I the only one who noticed that the song playing in the background was the same one that was being played when I was talking to Gaunter O'Dim? I'm just saying, there's probably a connection there. Hey Regis, buddy. Regis. Where the hell are you? Are you further down this crypt? Jeez. You could not have picked... Oh. What's this? Antonio Eccles, a giant among men, conveyor of deep thoughts. Wait, so are there more that I can read? Huh. Regis. Ooh. Mine. Oh, there you are.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor.
Thanks.
We are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from their hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
Okay.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Spying on me? Helpful creatures, ravens.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone,
What do you mean?
But thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help.
Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure
Why?
I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
That's fine. Dangerous? Who for? Because I've slain.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled.
Sure
if you've ever
can.
seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly.
Have you?
Details to follow soon.
So how do you plan to induce this state?
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Teshem Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Okay. This place, Teshim Mutna. Tell me more.
Tesham Mutna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This
Whoa.
brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches
Rabbits.
in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head?
Never.
In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshem Mutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Okay. That's cool. Let's go.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesham Mutna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What? What? What's that?
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. 1 drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt.
Rabbit.
But you must remain calm. I have no choice.
I don't really like mutton chops.
As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Teshem Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting
Hey.
to scare me.
Teshim Mutna. Wasn't I already here at one point? I mean, don't get me wrong, I am a very tasty man, but please. Only for ladies.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Sure you want this?
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
Can't we just stay and talk for a little bit? Lead the
You
way.
lead.
Oh.
Scurvers. Must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger.
Scurvers?
Beyond this wall lies
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now,
Yes. What honor. Oh. You mean we can't just blow the door down?
it's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always
Toussaint.
be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Most important. Champion of Tishum Mutna.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
How many beings exactly? Because... Also, what kind?
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
Tishum Mutna.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Free range humans.
Indeed, though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet, those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham, my tribe, and Detlef's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Cells? Who for?
Disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
What's this one? Hey, I said, what's
Whose
this
is
one?
This glyph?
Amaran. They ventured beyond the sea.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham, my tribe, and Detlef's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Oh, cool. Wow. Free range humans. EH, who are you? My name is Alex Viscon. Why is all your skin trembling? I'm scared, sir. You're scared? I don't understand. You don't even know what fear is, sir? No, I have mastered your language, yet some concepts are beyond me. What is fear? I have a feeling that destroys every other feeling. It controls your head and your heart. What do you mean? I thought it was kind of pain. I carried out. Ooh.
And this one? Which
Ooh,
tribe's this?
Garisham, my tribe, and Detlef's. We both remained
Tishum
in
Mutna
this part
prisoner.
of the world.
Tishum Mutna gauntlets. Yeah. Wait. Let me see that equipment, though. Ooh. Killing 3 opponents restores vitality. Oh, okay. So it's basically a healing equipment. Okay. Wait. Can I... preview. Huh. Preview. Preview. Oh, Tishum Mutna gear. Didn't I get something like a Tishum Mutna Here it is. Wow. That is certainly some armor. That is certainly some armor.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus,
Wow.
they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren, but is all I can do.
Don't
I
take
mean,
it
that
so
is
hard.
horrible.
Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it, ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
Okay.
Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
What's this? Can I... Okay, maybe if I art it. Here. So I was supposed to art it. Alright. Okay. More
3
bait.
done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. The meat stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Ew. Well, here it is. So then wait. Oh, okay. So I did get all the stuff. Okay. All right, Regis.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda
You
thought
sure
you
this
wouldn't
thing
want
is
to.
fit for it? Looks rusty.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
Close.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, also my head. I started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Sure I do.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, Gerald. You won't.
Ow.
Regis has smelled the blood.
Hey. Oh no, scurvers. Jeez.
Hanging in there.
It grows.
Whoa. Hello
I
there.
shall overcome.
Good. Because I can hear more coming.
That's a lot of monsters. Yes, more monsters. This is what I like. Taking on hordes of monsters. Ah.
Hold on. I'll let you out.
Oh, I wanted to kill the Catacan. You got a weird looking face, man.
Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you anymore.
Yeah, you do that. I wanted to kill the cat
Get you
can.
out of here.
The concoction.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you.
Also, how are we gonna get out? Oh, all that loot.
Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Let's talk. What happened back there?
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Found Dettlaff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No.
No.
Because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you. The pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would in a heartbeat.
I finished your brew.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is
Yes,
important.
yes.
The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well.
A lot of it,
In
actually.
that case, let's begin.
Also, why did it cut to the catacomb escaping the tunnel? I don't understand. Meditate. My brain.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir,
Counsel.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Oh. So then why'd he cut his hand off? I don't understand.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Dettlaff?
Okay.
And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
Break.
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates.
Forgive me.
What?
Wow. He grew his hand back? Oh.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Hey.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Detloff had made friends with him. Still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detloff I know. See anything else?
No, saw the moment when Detloff and Delacroix first met.
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Detloff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly, the situation provoked such emotions in Detloff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
Vision began and ended with a boot black.
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Detloff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Detloff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
Yeah, we gotta make
That's
sure you
fair.
don't go and
Rest
do all
up.
that.
Be back as soon as I learn anything.
I don't want you going crazy and murdering an entire, town. Ooh. Mine. Ooh. Regeneration potion formula. Where children toil, toys waste away. Beauclair Port. My last thoughts before I succumb to sleep. I am sad, he says. Hey man, you were holding this loot out on me? How dare you? You don't hold loot out on your best friend. Even if I will take everything and leave you with nothing and... Woo! From the Quill of Dandelion. Oh ho ho, this is what I was missing. This guy is trying to keep me from loot. You never do that. What's this?
Someone placed an illusion here.
Oh.
Interesting.
Cassis Foderis. Huh. A Knight's Oath. Ramon of Guchon. Gray armor die. Okay, onto the port that we go. Apparently I was missing that marker the entire time. You serious?
Caught you, you little fart.
Whatever's the problem?
You little fart.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Hey,
Leave
whoa,
him
whoa,
alone.
whoa.
Just who the spit are you?
I'm a rabbit.
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
No.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me.
Oh, okay.
No, now let's not do anything
We'll
rash.
break your legs!
Circle him!
vagrant!
Circle
Teach
him!
You to help scofflaws and cheats.
Can I use my potions? I can.
Need to surrender.
Hey,
Scallywag killed 4 fingers, lads!
I'll punch you. Come here. Oh,
Ever fight a witcher?
ever fight a rabbit? I'll use potions, because I can.
Blood! Blood!
Go ahead. Get punched. Oh, hey, I'm level 50. You calm down yet, boys?
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
They did.
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Nothing, had a misunderstanding.
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out, though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Kid, a duo? What do you mean?
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
No.
Think about it.
Need to ask you about Detloff.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots?
My boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
This sounds like he... Fine.
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How
Or
much?
I use an axie.
Say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
I mean, it's only 500, so that's like, what, 2 swords that I sell? Whatever.
Alright. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
Bonus rate negative 250. Yeah, screw it.
Ah, see? I knew we'd clinch it.
I'll pay.
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron, gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the
brush
time
isn't
for
even
that.
touching my boot.
Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, do you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort.
Ah,
And pile
shit. I
more
think the
coin.
frame rate's dying.
I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Remember, just 1 drop. Okay.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
Know how to whistle.
Apparently.
Just put your lips together and screw.
I have no idea what happened during that cutscene, but yeah, my frame rate is
Red
absolutely...
door. One the boot black mentioned.
Enter the toy shop. Okay, well, hang on. Before I do that... Alright, so... Truth be told, in post, I was editing my videos, and apparently, this part didn't really record. So, I'm just going back to do all that real quick. So, apparently there's something over here. Let's...
Calm down.
But if they do, see us with all this flour.
What of it? Is flour a banned substance these days? We must make sure he doesn't drift with the news.
Choke him out! Toss him in the river!
How are you talking? I took your head off. That's bullshit. What are you seriously gonna block me with a board? How the hell are you blocking a sword with a plank of wood? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so apparently there's supposed to be something over here. Mill for sale.
A notice. Delacroix was out to sell the mill and adjoining lands.
Well, that sucks. Alright, let's get in here now. Oh, look.
Footprints lead upstairs. No peasant's boots made these.
Another mill for sale. Same thing. So then why would they want to have killed him? I don't... Oh, yeah.
Blood. Lots of it. Not all human either. So this is where Detloff lost his hand. And where he quartered Delacroix. Definitely the scene of the crime. Not likely to learn much else here, though.
Yep. So then how did his body flow down the river? I don't understand. Ooh, paper. Orders for flour. Come on, get to the paper. There you go. Okay. So now we'll go back to the toy shop.
Just yesterday, they were fighting like cats.
Oh,
Today,
the Hunger
it's
Games.
business token.
Well, I guess we might as well go ahead and see, go visit Corfu. I'm here already. I was just... See how much... Marlene!
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid.
You don't have to.
Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. Do you know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
What are you talking about? You have that whole entire ruined estate covered in spoons to go to. But you know what? You can stay here.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly?
Big house. It has 2 rooms.
Never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah.
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
All I'm hearing is that you're going to be providing me food.
You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing
I've never eaten any of his meals. I don't even eat anything around here except for dumplings.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one
And man,
other
you are
thing
thin.
I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them,
Well,
you must
okay.
go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just
Okay.
that. Thanks.
Not lonely? Don't miss the company of
Sure
others?
you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall, but somehow...
You say thrall,
for
but more
now,
like the
at
curse.
least, I do not feel drawn to the city, to others.
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes, but ever at night, when all were asleep, I went in search of spoons.
Remember, you can always change your mind. Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will.
I mean, it kind of feels like you're trying to kick her out of the house here, Geralt, but okay. Where'd you learn to cook?
I'd never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I brewed as a white?
Kind of, yes.
Counting on you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved cooking, even as a child. My gran was a true master in the kitchen. Her spit-roasted ox was famed throughout the land.
Thought you were a lady, owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook?
Yeah.
You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks. But I devised the dishes myself. They only prepared them.
Oh. Well, that's cool. Take care.
See
I'm gonna go get all that stuff.
Take care, Witcher. And
Also, why would your father need to prepare anything for a dowry if you owned the estate? That doesn't really make any sense. Like, if your family owned the entire estate, why would you need a dowry?
I've lots to do.
I could be remembering the definition of a dowry wrong, but I don't know. I could be remembering it wrong. Spoons, spoons, spoons.
Might want to look around some.
What are those? What's near here? How is there a lower area? Knock.
Nothing interesting here.
Cool. Oh, okay. I guess you're just not gonna knock on that one. All right. What's it full of? Because I mean, if all this is like wine, and it's been down here for a very long time,
This one's full too.
then it really feels like to me that we should probably just take these barrels, because it could probably be worth a lot. I mean, I can't imagine a lot of people have like what 100-year-old wine. What about this one?
Strange.
Weird. Gold stick of joy.
That's awful pretty. It'll look great in the house.
The hell's a gold stick of joy? Marlene's dowry. Well, that's enough. That's enough delay. Let's go back. Oh, oh, more ravens. Wow, those are some low-res ravens. I'm gonna be honest here.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Dettlaff, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Oh, you got something better in mind?
Give me a moment.
Sure. And what are you gonna do? Picklock the door? Oh. Well, we can't all turn into mist and just go into a window, you know.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Well, yeah, I can't really imagine that, you know, it would be incredibly amazing, considering that you would just be able to get into any house. There's no real challenge in that case. You just kind of turn into smoke and just go into a house. How's that rocking horse rocking? I mean, I get that it's in the name, but I mean... how?
He here?
Is that a Nilfgaardian soldier?
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
You can smell that? Or does it smell like cologne? He looks like a guy that would probably wear a lot of cologne. Around. A lot of crap around here. What's this?
A toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Ooh.
Even if he's not here, surely he's left behind some clue as to his whereabouts.
Mine.
Somebody fixed this recently.
Well, why would anybody want to fix a toy? Also, this place could use a good dusting. Letter to the shopkeeper. Interesting. Oh, what's this? Eviction notice. Okay.
No dust mark.
Mine.
Somebody moved this here recently. Nice little trinket.
What's that?
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
Now, when you say that, what do you mean by that? Like, how would you end up one of the toys? Unless we're getting into some weird voodoo fetish stuff.
Attic, let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Hey, a suspicious letter.
Dettlaff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
Wow.
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
You've got some really strange looking eyes, man. Blackmailer. Any idea who it could be?
Any idea what it could be? Dettlaff have any enemies?
Indeed. Dettlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Dettlaff yourself.
No, actually, I wouldn't. I kicked his ass. Who's Renawed?
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close.
Why would he want a human? He'll outlive her.
With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Cool. What work is that?
Meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you believe she'd gone missing?
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found.
Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off, perhaps, by a bout of Detlef's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Detlef have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him.
Is that so hard to believe?
Yes.
Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlef is so much more emotional than most humans.
Maybe that's
Not
why she
only
left
was
him.
She his beloved, his lover, his mate. She was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Voluntarily? Detlef ever try to look for her?
Detlef ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He
Oh,
searched
I'm aware of this,
for months
yes.
on end before giving up. Clearly, Renewed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
How would she do that? Looks like somebody actually kidnapped her for this
Even
time.
if Renewed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
Yeah.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He
No,
kills,
he
or
wouldn't.
He cares for her
Triss,
deeply.
yeah. Yennefer,
That
no.
blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah,
So don't
I
you
get it
dare
now.
say
He's out
Yennefer.
to rescue a female from his pack.
Also, we're not really bound together anymore. We had a djinn for that.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
Need to look around some.
Tools were used recently. Detlef unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Yes, actually. It helps me understand this guy.
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Just gonna let you all listen to that little tune.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renewed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
It's also looking a little red.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Oh.
Look, slips of paper, name on each.
Here, buddy. Take a look.
Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detlef's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Well, considering how much wine is here,
Perhaps
yeah.
also worth remembering.
Okay, blackmailer. Curious about him.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right,
And
you
we
are.
need to know more. Let's sum up what we know.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence, clearly.
I mean, true.
Actually, it is. Detlef's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renewed. Render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or tick...
Senseless? You mean powerless.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here.
He's sure to return sooner or later.
He won't smell
He'll
you?
listen.
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail
Hey!
to appear.
I'm not that
Better
bad
stay
smelling.
alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the
Unless
Duchess
you
first.
count all
So
the
be
monster
it.
gore and
We'll
people
await you
gore
here.
on me.
Dettlaff
Scent.
and I both.
In which case, yeah, he'll probably smell me. In which case, yeah, he would probably be able to smell me a mile away. As you said. Also, I'm gonna smack that kid. Report to the Duchess about your hunt for the beats. Okay, let's go do that.